Hey everyone, Fit Fat Man Charles Gainey here today for some steak stuffed poblano peppers and some candied carrots for meal prep. I use the poblano peppers to mix it up a little bit from your traditional stuffed green pepper. It has a little bit extra flavoring to it and a little bit more spice to it. And the candied carrots is a great way to spice up your vegetables because I know that sometimes they can get a little boring. If you're enjoying my cooks, if you're enjoying my workouts, please subscribe. Like this video, tell me what you think about the stuffed poblano peppers and the candied carrots. Without further ado, let's get into these stuffed poblano peppers and let's candy some carrots.
If you're gonna be a fit fat man, you better know what to eat.
Okay, so the ingredients for the steak stuffed poblano peppers are, I'm meal prepping for 2 people, so I have about 10 poblano peppers. And my local Cermak produce market has some cheap flank steak. So I have about 10 of these for about $12, which is nice. And when we season them very good, it's very good tasting steak. So we're gonna season them with salt and pepper and a little paprika. And once I grill the steaks, I'm gonna take them out, chop them up really nice. And we're gonna mix them with some ground cumin, some green onion, some corn, some black beans, and some chipotle pepper. And that's gonna be my filling for the poblano pepper. When it's almost on the oven, I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna cover it with some mozzarella cheese and a little bit of parsley. My side for the week that I'm gonna be making, as discussed, is some candied carrots. So we have carrots, we're gonna use some cinnamon, and a little bit of honey. And that is it. Let's get started. So let's get into cutting the peppers and making the filling. For the pepper, I cut off the top so there's a clear opening to put the filling. Then I cut out the innards and the seeds to make sure the pepper is as clean as possible for the filling. Then I cut up the extras for the filling. Okay, so to get the steak going, I drizzle a little olive oil on it and rub it in both sides of the steak. Then I season it with salt, pepper, and paprika. Thankfully, the weather permitted me to use my grill outside for the steaks. Again, because these are skinny flank steaks, it doesn't take long on the grill. Woohoo! We have the meats! Then I cut and dice up the steak, pour that into a bowl so we can start our filling. Then I start cutting up the chipotle peppers, which can get a little messy. Dice up the green onion. Then we're going to chop up some parsley that's going to end up being a topping for the pepper. Then we put everything into the bowl with the steak. Add your cumin and add your drained corn and black beans and mix everything together. Spray down your pan and start filling those peppers. Then we put these peppers in at 375 degrees for 20 minutes. About halfway through, we take it out a little bit and add the cheese and parsley for toppings, and then we dance. And ooh, woo, that looks good. Now I get these ready to put them in my meal prep containers for the week. I'm getting ready to cook these carrots. I do 2 things to them. I boil them first to get them soft in the center, and then I put them on the skillet to brown on the edge a little bit. We start these things off by peeling the skin off the outer edge, and we basically cube them from there and get them ready to boil. I let these boil for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then, as I said, I get them on the stove top to brown the edges. Once cooked, I add these carrots to a bowl, drizzle a little honey over them, and that's going to make the cinnamon stick in the end and give it that beautiful flavor. And then we fill up all of our containers. Ladies and gents, I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite meal preps. Delicious all the way around. The filling with the steak and the chipotle peppers gives it a little bit of heat, but great flavoring in there. I'm excited to throw this new recipe out there. As always, for the meal prep, I put about 3/4 of it in the freezer and the rest in the fridge, and I take more out of the freezer as we go. Again, if you like this video, if you like this cook, please subscribe, like the video. Next week we'll have another workout, and in 2 weeks we have another cook. Thanks for coming out. Fit Fat Man out. That rhymed.
If you're gonna be a fit fat man, you better know what to eat. If you're gonna be a fit fat man, you better get up